gets awfully boring up here at the truck stop. I made it through my little busy hump. I only like legitimately work for a couple hours, and then that's it. It's like babysitting up here. I'm gonna have to start bringing some more stuff with me like I did last winter, and I'll start cranking some videos out. We'll get some viable content here. At least this year I have requests for the electric skateboard stuff. Like I have things I can work on. I really had to like pull stuff out last winter. It was tough. I tried to plan on it. I'm gonna see if I can't get one of these lockers. I tried to plan on some projects. I couldn't get a good Genesis board. I still never got one. I still never got a good Genesis electric skateboard. It's just whatever. Then the Evolve, but I had issues with it. It was down most of the time in 2016 when I had it, those 3 months or whatever. I had some bad luck last winter with electric skateboards, and I was really struggling for content. Because that's what I got into. That was the hobby I got into, and I went right to YouTube with it. YouTube's nothing new to me. Just in case I have some new subscribers here and you guys are just meeting me. I've been doing YouTube since 2012. I've always posted videos. Most of my videos came from the cell phone. That's how I took a lot of my video. I used a lot of action cam years ago with like dirt bikes and stuff. A lot of those videos are set to private. I still have them on YouTube, but they're not accessible to everybody. They're just my older videos that, you know, I don't know. It's private. It's whatever. I have a lot of family videos that I'd made. I got my niece, the first time ever her being on video, her and I got on YouTube. And now she's like older and talking and walking, you know. But it's cool to have like old memories like that, you know. She can go back one day when she's grown up and be like, oh wow, there I was with Uncle Joe. I love YouTube. And really that's the main reason why I post on here. I'm posting history. I'm posting my life, the history of my life. This is my life story as it happens. And hopefully one day my kids, their kids, my whole lineage can enjoy my videos that I make. It's not just for electric skateboards. It's not just for vlogs and they get views and they get subscribers. And I like to document. I like to be on video. I like to leave something behind. And that's what I do. I made that vlog, and like I was telling you guys, I really didn't have anything. I really didn't have anything to talk about, but I felt such a need to make a video. And that happens sometimes. It's, I don't know, I can't explain it. When the creativity's going, it's going. I work on so many things, it's not funny. Creating logos and web pages, and then my daytime job is all like internet-based, digital media, you know, anything to do with the internet sales, e-commerce. E-commerce is basically what my daytime business is. I get hands-on with it. I talk to as many customers as I can. Every time somebody contacts us and they need customer service, I am the customer service. It comes directly to me. You know, I get phone calls from my other businesses I'm involved in where, like, I'm not the customer service, and somehow I got customer service related phone calls. But you know what? That's fine. I like getting into it. Even though I might not be customer service for another company I'm involved in, if I'm getting a phone call, I got to talk to a customer, and that's what it turns into. That's what it turns into. I don't dish it off to somebody else to try to figure it out. So that person's got to try to explain themselves again. Because has anybody ever had an issue and they went to the company and they explained themselves, they talked to somebody else and they explained themselves again, and you got to explain yourself again, you get aggravated. That's no fun. Customer service role is very, very easy. All you need to do is put yourself in the footstep of the customer immediately. Take yourself out of being the manager, the boss, the business owner, whatever it is that you are with the company, and put yourself in the customer's shoes immediately. Feel the customer's expectation. Feel it. If the customer's expectation was not met, then somehow you have to meet their expectation. Some customers are unreasonable. You can't please everybody. I learned that. With the thousands and thousands and thousands of people I deal with, there has been one or two that was completely impossible to deal with. They just were completely impossible. There's one off the top of my head that I'll never forget in my whole entire life. They came from Texas. I'll never forget them. I tried telling them, like, look, everybody I please. Everybody makes out. Refund, like, if I got to give refunds or whatever, I do whatever it takes. But when you're unreasonable and you can't follow reasonable protocol, and some people are like that. So out of the thousands of people, I'm going to say I definitely had one that I couldn't please, maybe two. There might have been a couple in there. For the most part, I believe I pleased everybody who ever had issues that I dealt with. Yeah, and no matter what, no matter whose business it was. And it wasn't always like that, believe me. It's been a learning process, but you have to put yourself in the customer's footstep. Look at what they're looking at. Look at the situation from their eyes. Develop the expectation as they would develop it, not as you would develop it. And then think about how you deliver expectation. Was the way you delivered expectation reasonable? Could they accept that delivery of expectation? Fix the issue. That's what needs to be done. Sometimes you'll lose money. It's not all about the money. And I always tell people that I deal with, they probably think I'm crazy and I just say that, but it's the truth. It's not all about the money. When you're dealing with people that are emailing you, messaging you, whatever they are to try to communicate with you, at that point, put all money aside. Don't even think about money. I've taken big losses before to please people. I've taken $1,000, $2,000 loss to be able to please a customer that I knew I would never ever deal with again. Let that sink in. But why? Because one customer can talk and can lead. It can be exponential. It can lead to 20 complaints. One happy customer might not talk to anybody. One mad customer, they're going to talk to the world. Don't ever forget that if you're in business or you're in customer service or whatever the situation. Well, guys, that's all I had. That was all the top of my mind. Customer service. Because that is something that I do every day, all day long, is offer customer service. When you're shopping for something, shop for customer service. If it's something you're worried about that's going to have an issue, shop for customer service. Don't shop for the board. Don't shop for what other people said. Shop for customer service. Good companies aren't going to talk to you and just give you the shaft. All right, a good company is going to talk to you, and they're going to do exactly what I just explained. They're going to put themselves in your shoes. They're going to figure out what your expectations were and were they able to deliver them and why not. And they're going to correct the problem the best way they can. All right? Think about it. Next time you have an issue, think about Joe Kyser's video and think about customer service. And maybe if you're on the complaining side, flip yourself around and look at if that was your company, if you're running, if you're the manager, if you're the owner, or whatever the situation is, reverse it. Okay? Think about what you could do to please the customer. I know everybody already, when you have a complaint, you already have it in your mind what you want. And if they come someplace close, that's a win. Everything's good. That's a good company. If they don't, so it's already all predetermined. You already have that predetermined, whether you know it or not. Not if you stop and take time to think about it, though. Then you can make the change. Then you can become a better human altogether, period. Because that's when people get along. That's what this world's all about, money. It's about the exchange. It's about commerce. So how do we all get along? We all have great commerce and we all get along. Believe me, I get along the best, the very, very best with people that I am involved in commerce with. We're like best buds in the whole wide world, and we may have never even met each other. Believe it. Joe Kyser, over and out. That's all I got for you today. Go Eagles! Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, boy, one. That's all I got to say. One. Woo, 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 woo. Go Eagles.